we're gonna stock up our cabinets and maybe go a little bit underneath and put some stuff away. So we're picking up stuff, we're taking stuff down off the shelf, and you can also use your imagination with this. So let's say we're clearing out old stuff out of the kitchen and bringing some new stuff in with our grab bag here. A little louder.
Every day.
When you were so in love with me,
Reading the label,
I
this
played
stuff is
around
old.
like I was free. Thought I could have my cake and eat it too. But how I cried over losing you. See, I'm coming out. I ain't about to go living my life without you. Every day I made you cry. I prayed and girl, till the day I die, I'll be working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, I let it get away.
Been paying every day.
I used to love to make you cry. It made me feel like a man inside. If I had been a man in reality, you would be here, baby, loving me. Now my nights are long and lonely, and I ain't too proud, babe, I just miss you so. Girl, but you're too proud and won't give in. But when I think about all I could win, I'll keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, I let it get away.
Paying every day.
Get my eggs out of the fridge.
My road is kinda long. I just gotta get back home.
All right, I'm gonna make the eggs. I've got my eggs here out of the fridge.
That way, I'm really sorry.
Got my mixing bowl.
Little girl, I'm really sorry.
My
Telling you lies
mixing.
so long. Oh, please
Well,
forgive me, girl. Come on, give me a chance. Won't you forgive
pour
me, girl?
vanilla.
Forgive me, girl.
Time to start mixing it up.
Come on, forgive me, girl. I want you over and over and over again.
Pour a little
I'll
oil.
keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, I let
I'm making chocolate. Batter, yeah. All right, a little grab bag today.
Hi, my name is Roseanne, and I'm
Oh,
66
God,
years
I have
old,
to get rid of
and
these
I love
ads.
Zoom
Stop it.
products. So,
All right, here we go. All right. Hope you enjoyed that trip in the kitchen. We're going to do some rockin' rockettes now. We're going to step up the energy a little bit. So let me show you the moves. So the Rockettes are that chorus girl from Radio City Music Hall. I actually got to see them once because I'm from New York. And you know, what they do is they hold each other and they step kick, step kick. You know, they're very athletic dancers. So I'm not expecting rockette moves here. I can't even do them, but you can do a little step kick. We're going to do a lot of stuff with our feet and legs here. So that's what this one is for. Okay. All right. Here we go. Little rockin' rockettes there. All right. And always in between songs or anytime you need to, just take a drink of water, take a breath, listening to your body. All right, our next move is dive in. So this one is like upper to lower, works more with flexibility in the spine and works a little bit more with the upper body here, but dive in, right? So we go to the water. So we do some diving movement, and maybe your dive is more like from the edge of the pool. It's not from a high board, so it's more like that. You can play with that. So we'll dive in. We'll do some breaststroke too, and that's like this. And the full breaststroke when you're in the water also uses your legs, but it's a little challenging in a chair. So here's what I would do in the water, face down like that. right? I don't know if you can even see my legs, but they're kind of going out and back. So try that if you want. It's like more of a workout there, and that uses your abdominal muscles a lot too. If that feels like too much for you, just do the upper body part. Yeah, and so also sometimes I'll do some other swim strokes. So just follow along, even if you don't know the stroke, you never went to the Red Cross training or whatever, it's fine. And it's a side stroke. And again, in the water, you'd be lying on your side and kicking your leg out, or the other side. So that happens to be one of my favorite strokes. And sometimes I like to just kick back and imagine like I'm floating in the water, and I'm just, like paddling a little bit to keep myself afloat, or you can do a bigger backstroke. So let's have some fun with Dive In, and we will dive in with some David Bowie. Oh.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. To the song they're playing on the radio. While color lights up your face. Sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a feel the grace should fall.
Get in that water.
For fear tonight is all. You could look into my eyes. Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you.
Just play around.
And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my
liked our time in the water there. And the great thing is you don't even have to know how to swim in Ageless Grace. All right.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew?
Here. Okay, here you go. So what we're going to do now is dance party. And for dance party, this is where if you'd like to come out of the chair, if you want to stay in the chair, that's totally fine. If you want to take a break from the chair and stand up and kind of feel your feet and get more into a dance party mode, we're going to imagine we're all in a big room together, having a good old time dance party. We don't have to think about masks or anything like that. We're safely on Zoom. And we can even go back in time to life before all this craziness. So dance party. So you can follow my moves and you can do your own thing. I sometimes like to put the class on gallery view so we just kind of see everybody. But up to you. All right. And this is Higher Love. So let your love shine out.
Think about it. There must be higher love down in the heart of hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart, I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world.
So, thank you all for those who had your camera on. Right. All right, we're going to slow it down a little bit here. We're going to play, I mentioned before the whole balancing thing. We're going to play with balancing act. So let me show you that. All right, I'm going to back up my chair. And I'm going to just, you're going to sit in a chair, but I just want to show you what I'm doing so you can see me better if I use this chair. So balancing act, here's my left foot on the chair. You have it on the floor, of course. And I'm going to lift my heel up and press into the ball of the foot. So we'll do some of that. We'll do some rolling onto the foot and back. We'll just play with different things that stimulate the bottom of our feet and feeling. It's called proprioception. It's like feeling your own body. And this is one of the keys to staying balanced and, you know, not having a fall. We'll do some in the chair where we're working on our balance, the upper body part of the balance, right? Our vestibular system, our ears have balancing mechanisms. So when we do this and we move, and again, always gently and slowly with your neck, don't jerk it. But as I'm going back and forth or turning my head, I focus on the point in the middle. So for me, that's like looking right into the camera. For you, it would be like looking right into the screen. So even if I'm moving like that, my focus is more here and I come back to here. And that's one of the ways that people can train themselves to avoid getting dizzy, right? If we're moving through something fast. Okay. So, and we'll do it with some Bob Marley. Mute all. All right. And, you know, this is a perfect song for, you know, a nice Wednesday morning or any day. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be all right. Even when the world's a crazy place, we can go into that. We can remember those times and that feeling. All right, balancing act, here we go. Where is here?
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true.
I'll just show you.
Saying, this is our message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Saying, don't worry about a thing,
Beautiful.
'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds
right. Don't you worry about a thing, my friends. If you need to worry, just postpone it till after class. How's that? All right, we're going to finish with breathe out loud. Let's see what's happening with the music. All right. So what is breathe out loud, right? Normally our breath is pretty quiet. So we're going to use our breath to make sounds. And this is for playfulness and also letting go. We've already been letting go this whole class, but if you've still got anything left, you can just let it go with like a or any sound you want to make on your exhale. And you can also sing along. So singing is another way of breathing out loud, right? So this is Here Comes the Sun, a nice happy song by the Beatles, an oldie but goodie from Abbey Road. And, you know, it's springtime. Here comes the sun. So let's have some fun with that. And again, you can follow my movements or do your thing. And here is breathe out loud. And, you know, you're all on mute, so please don't feel self-conscious about making sounds. And maybe you've never done that before. So just be experimental. And if the people in your house think you're a little crazy, well, you can just tell them later, oh, well, I was taking this class with this crazy woman, Ellen, and she said, make sound. Just blame it on me. Because I've been a crazy, nutty, playful person my whole life. All right, here we go.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. It's alright.
All right.
You kicked off your study session with a lo-fi playlist, but
Oh dear. All right, here we go. So, thank you so much for playing with me. We have a few more minutes if anyone has a question, wants to check in. And this Ageless Grace class is Wednesday and Saturday mornings at this time. And I teach other movement classes. I teach Qigong, which is, you can do that in a chair also, or standing, and a little bit more of my meditative, a little more serious. I try not to be overly serious, but yeah, so change my camera back. So anyone want to ask anything, share anything, feel free. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you again for bearing with the beginning part. Just took a little while to get going. And I'm just curious if anyone wants to either unmute or type it in the chat. How was the sound volume of the music and how did the music sound to you? So again, some of that will depend on your equipment and the volume you have your own computer on or your own device on. Yeah, so that's from Joe. Thank you so much for your help, Joe. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Because I don't know how it sounds on your end unless you tell me. So very good. Glad to hear it. And yay, because the way I was doing it before was not really so great. So thank you all for being here. Any last questions or anything? Good. Thank you for your feedback. And if you do come back and you had your video off, maybe next time you'll feel a little more adventurous and have your video on. Nobody's watching your movement, but it's, again, just more of a sense of community, especially when we do the dance party, which is like, you wouldn't be able to hide behind your camera there, right? You're in a room just boogieing down with everybody. So you have had a workout, and so you want to just pay attention to your body. If anything starts to stiffen up, just do a little stretching. Maybe take a hot shower or bath later if you need it. And make sure to stay hydrated because you did have a workout. I know it's in a chair, but it's quite a workout. And of course, this also builds your brain power. So Ageless Grace, Wednesday and Saturday. The Qigong classes are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And today I also have a class in the afternoon that is about self-healing. So that's about using touch and different ways of using the simple things that we all have, our breath, our fingertips, and movement to help you feel better and deal with, the everyday aches and pains and all that kind of stuff, getting more energy. So that class is at 3:30 Eastern today. So any other questions before we wrap it up? And thank you all for playing with me. I'll just take a quick look at the chat, see if there's anything else there. And you can request the recording of the class at help@getsetup.io. So I'm getting good feedback. I'm glad you had fun. You enjoyed it. Me too, despite the Zoom craziness in the beginning. So, all right, everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed day and hope to see you again. All right.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Alan.
You're welcome. Okay. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you, Alan.
Bye.
Thank you, Alan.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Check me out.
You have to leave.